Well, greetings all. We are coming at you from Lakeside, California. We're about to start heading east. We're going to go through the mountains, drop down into the desert. We are getting out of the city. Go find a place to camp out. So this is really my first time with the AdventureVan getting out of the city here. So I'm stocked up with groceries and hopefully all the supplies that I need. We're going to see how it goes. Out boondocking for the first time in the AdventureVan. This is downtown Lakeside here. It's a neat little town. This is East County here in San Diego. This area has grown a lot over the years. I don't know if they still do the rodeo down here. My grandfather used to take me to the Lakeside Rodeo. I believe it was right on this corner here, but it's looking like maybe it's not there anymore. Oh no, there it is off to the right. Okay, so we're going to be using Highway 67 heading north and get on Highway 79. So we'll bring you along for the ride, see where we end up camping. Oh man, it feels good to be on the highway getting out of the city. It's been a little bit since we said those words. Away we go. Okay, we are rolling. Well, we got a coon in the road, two of them. We are rolling through the town of Ramona here, up in the low mountains. Things are a little bit more spread out up here. Some giant eucalyptus lining the roadsides here. Probably would be the place to pick up any last-minute supplies before I drop down into the desert, but I'm pretty sure I'm all set. Got water, gassed up. Gas was expensive, $4.39 a gallon. And food supplies, so I should be all good to go. We'll put this van to the test, doing some camping for the first time out of the city. Oh, and it just feels so good being in this smaller van. It just drives so good, it's so easy to get around, smoother ride, really enjoying it. Here we are coming into downtown Ramona, more of the historic district here, some old buildings. And we're just about through the downtown area here. Pretty short stretch. As we continue on, we are heading towards Borrego State Park and Borrego Springs, which is down the other side of the mountain here. So we'll have a pretty good drop. Pretty good grade winding down the mountain. It's nice though, coming out of San Diego, this is really a pretty short drive. It's like 60, 70 miles depending on where you're coming from. We're just gonna sit back and enjoy the ride. We begin our descent down. A few sections here that is a pretty steep grade. I love being up in these rocky mountains. It's so neat. There's just these giant boulders everywhere. Wow. Now watch out. It's a good grade to smoke your brakes on. See how the Astro does. Okay, we made it into Borrego Springs. Coming into the center of town here. This is a very small desert town. They do have a grocery store and supplies, but it's pretty sparse. Prices aren't the best. That's why I stocked up before I came here. We'll take a drive through the center of town. Got kind of a neat little roundabout. The park's in the center of the roundabout. And plenty of shops and places to eat. There's our sign, welcome to Borrego Springs. This is a little town park here, this grassy area in the center. Might pull over real quick. We'll take a look around. Ah, what a beautiful day. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull in here. Yeah, the area that I've camped at before, I don't see anyone camped over there, the old Rock House Road. So I'm pretty sure it's been blocked off or something. So this area here, there's a ton of people camped, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find something. Okay, we moved on from that first area. It was just a little too crowded for me. So we're going to go check this out. I have camped here years ago. It's a little rough down here, but I think the Astro can handle it. And it's a no off-roading area, which is great. And this is officially in the state park. Yay, now we're in the right place. This feels way better. That first area was packed. Parked the van and got out, and the first thing I could hear was music blasting, so I knew it wouldn't be for me. And this Borrego State Park, there is no fee. A lot of state parks, most state parks, there's a fee to enter. This is just kind of open, and the campgrounds are primitive but free. You'll pack it in, pack it out sign. Oh, look at, they actually have fire pits. Yeah, I noticed there was a little spot that did not look occupied just past these folks here. I'm gonna back her in. Yeah. Alright, we'll check it out first. Alright, well, I hung out at that first spot I pulled into for a couple hours, and I took a walk up front here and noticed that this occupied spot that I passed by, the people had pulled out, so I went ahead and moved camps. We'll give you a little glimpse of where I'm at here. Okay, well, I finally got settled in here, snuck in here. The sun has already set. I actually had someone walking by my camp that recognized me from my videos, so we've been hanging out chatting. It was really cool to meet somebody new. You want to say hi real quick, Vlad?
Sure.
This is Vlad. He goes by Daybreak Hikes. He has some YouTube videos, and he does a lot of through hiking, and he's on one of his hikes right now, hiking from the Salton Sea all the way to San Diego, which is amazing. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out and chat the night away, and he goes by Daybreak Hikes, so he'll be up at daybreak. I don't know if I'll be up by daybreak. Well, good morning all. We are coming at you from camp here. Had a very peaceful night's sleep. I actually did get up at daybreak. I was able to catch Vlad before he moved on. Again, he was hiking from the Salton Sea all the way to the coast in San Diego. It's over 150 miles, I think. We stayed up for a few hours well into the dark chatting, and I just got to learn a lot about him. Extremely inspiring individual. We exchanged information, so hopefully we'll be able to connect again, and maybe he'll be interested in sharing his story with you all. But anyway, that was just a very extremely chance meeting. Like I had mentioned, I pulled into a camp spot that's kind of tucked behind these hills here, and just like 3-4 minutes after I pulled up here, he came hiking up the wash through the campground. If I would have moved 5 minutes later, I would have missed him, and yeah, just an extremely chance meeting. Things like that happen on the road. So anyway, I'm just getting my morning started. Got some video editing done first thing in the morning. Now I'm just working on getting some breakfast going. So I'll move into the van here. I was just getting ready to heat up some water for some oatmeal here. Get my stove started up. There we go. Just doing some instant oatmeal there. And yeah, just kind of getting used to being in the van here and where everything's at and where I'm storing everything. So far, so good. Really enjoying the smaller space. It's just so much simpler. Well, it is warming up today. We got clear blue skies. There is a nice breeze though, but I think we're approaching 80 degrees today. So it is nice and warm in the sun. I've got my little charcoal grill out. I'm getting some chicken grilled up. I'm gonna go check on that right now. Using my table here as a windbreak. And I realized that in the past I've used a big cast iron skillet as a lid for my grill because when there's any kind of breeze, this grill, it just sucks the heat right off of it. So having a cover for it really helps. I really don't want to carry a cast iron skillet just for that. So I'm going to look into finding something else I could use as a cover. But anyway, I'm doing up some lemon pepper grilled chicken. Almost ready to come off here. Looking real good. Not really sure what I'm going to do with this chicken. I might just eat it straight up, or I do have a baguette. I might cut up some sandwich-sized pieces, make a little grilled chicken sandwich out of it. I think it's just about ready. Oh yeah. All right, so the chicken's all ready. I took a piece of my baguette, sliced it in half, gave it a little toast on the grill. All right, so there we go. Nice little grilled chicken sandwich on a baguette. Sit down and enjoy that. Oh yeah. Lemon pepper. That's tasty. Forgot I had an onion. I sliced up some fresh onion and topped that off there. That's gonna add to it. Oh yeah. Oh, the sunset is just amazing. These are like low clouds here. It just feels so close, like I could reach out and touch them. Amazing. Well, that sunset was just fantastic. Wow, what a treat. It's time to put on some tea. All right, I think we're up to a boil there. It is tea time. I'm just having some herbal tea here. Sit for a few minutes, and yeah, so far so good in the van here. This is kind of the test run. Everything seems to be working as it should. It's kind of on the fence with the old Dometic CF18 fridge. This had been sitting stored for probably good 4 years, not being used. So fired it up, and it's been running straight for a few days now, no problems. It's keeping nice and cold. And I forgot, this is a rather quiet fridge compared to the Angle fridge I have in the box van. Yeah, power stations have been working good. I've got the bigger Bluetti, and then the smaller one is backup that I use to run my roof vent fan and charge phones and stuff. And then the bigger Bluetti I'm basically using for my fridge and running my laptop off of. So that's all seems to be working good. I haven't had to charge the Bluetti yet. I've only been using it for a couple days, but I'll probably get the solar panels out tomorrow and see how that goes. It's supposed to be clear, and see how fast that charges back up. But yeah, otherwise just kind of getting used to the living space here. I really enjoy it. It's nice and cozy. I have everything I need. Oop, a little kangaroo rat running by. Hey, get out of here, little bugger. I should try to get him on camera. Well, the little bugger scurried off. I've never really had a problem with kangaroo rats trying to get in my van. I think he was just curious here, maybe smelled my tea, I don't know, but I just kind of shooed him off. I tried to get a shot with him with my phone, but he went scurrying off. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, everything seems to be working as it should. Keeping things very simple in here. These rechargeable lights here have been working really good. These last a good almost a week before I have to recharge them. Don't have them on too long throughout each day, just in the evening hours. I did spend a lot of time reading today. My brother had got me this book before I left town. It's called I Have Never Minded the Loneliness, Hermits and Their Stories by Timothy Renner. So far I'm enjoying it. It's kind of, a collection of, I don't even know how many. Geez, a good 20, 30 short stories on just hermits that were documented by old photographs, and then he dug in and did the research to try to find, the original stories, how true the stories that had been documented in the past were. Yeah, pretty interesting. Just kind of, why people would want to go off into the woods and live a solitary life. So that's been interesting. I did spend a lot of time reading today. I got through a good portion of it. And yeah, now it's just time to relax. I'm probably going to do some more video editing and get my next video up. So that is what's going on. Pretty simple day. Just getting back in the groove here, being out and about, camping and that. Realized I did not do the best job with my grocery shopping before I came out here, so I might run into Borrego Springs and hit one of the markets there. I believe there's a good 2 or 3 markets in town, so I'll see what they got and what I can do as far as shopping. Again, just trying to get in the groove here with this new setup. I've been sleeping really well in the van. I mean, that's primarily what this is for, just to have shelter to be able to sleep and get some food prepared if the weather's bad outside. It was pretty warm today. I think it got up to almost 80 degrees. So I think I'm going to spend one more night at this camp. And then there's another campground that's a little bit higher elevation, just at the base of the mountains here. And I think I might go check that out. It's somewhere I've never camped before. This has been just okay here. There are a few bigger groups moving in here. I actually moved camp spots from where I was. I've moved 3 times already since I've been here. But they're kind of doing the party thing down the road, so I moved up here and I can't hear them from this site. So that was an effective move on my part. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this one. I appreciate y'all checking in. We'll be seeing you soon in the next video. Hope you're all doing well out there. We'll see you soon. Peace.